I got strict instructions to do this. The first time I came down to Cornwall, oh sorry, that's only the jacket coming off this time. Just hang it on the floor. Now, the first time I came down to Cornwall, I was trying to find folk clubs and eventually found one at the Count House at Bardic, and anybody who was at the Count House will know how magical it was. The thing was, you couldn't find it unless you knew where it was. When we got to this sign that said Land's End, half a mile, I thought we've missed it. You know. So I turned and came back and discovered that there was a notice. I don't know why this is, but if you come from Land's End at that time, there was a big notice saying the Count House Folk Club. And I reckon they were trying to attract American visitors or Irish or something, you know. But it didn't do much good for foreigners coming over the Tamar. Anyway, I did this that night, and I've done it every time I've come down here before. It's a Scottish poem called The Puddin'. And you can join in the last line. Do you mind? I have to explain that the puddin' that's talked about is actually the black puddin'. You can get all sorts of puddings. You can get grey puddings, white puddings, and black puddings. But the black pudding is the one that the Scots latched on. It didn't come from Scotland. Originally, it came from Bury in Lancashire, and they should have buried it as soon as they invented it, but they didn't. And the Scots latched onto it, and they thought, oh, this is good, this is cheap, you know, this is good, it's very filling, you know, all the Scottish things. And so children in Scotland keep getting fed the black pudding even to this day, because they call it the black pudding now, you know. It's the effect of the English television. But anyway, it's called The Puddin'. The Puddin' by Anne Onimus. Oh, and it's an Irish writer of the 16th century. A poet to his legends bound, espied a wee bit shoppy, forsack black puddins, potted heat, and I've got to explain, potted heat is like haslet with jelly in it. And the other thing is yards of syrup toffee, but that's been done away with since the common market because they don't do yards anymore, and you can't really have 0.965 centimetres of, you know. A poet to his legends bound, espied a wee bit shoppy, forsack black puddins, potted heat, and yards of syrup toffee. He hung around the windy sleeket, around the door he donnert, and then at last he courage took, so in he slowly wonnered. Do what be ye? I play all the parts. Do what be ye? The old wife cried, to brave such stormy weather. It was raining. Oh, I'm a poet, he replied. A great man was my father. I had tried the papers without success in Henny's situation, and now I'm on the very verge of utter sale starvation. Well, use your imagination. Say, here's I can see you're slightly anxious about where my hand is. You see, being a Scottish poet, I don't wear the English trousers with the pockets, but I wear the Scottish national dress or kilt, or dress without the pockets. And instead of that, you have this big hairy thing called the sporran that dangles in front of you and protects your valuables. You know what I mean? No. So here's a penny good old wife, the last of Haby Hodden, alas the best of friends, mon père, just hand us out that puddin'. Compassion filled the old wife's breast. She's very well developed old lady. Although she didn't show it, she took the biggest puddin' in the place and handed it to the poet. Then up the street through slush and mud, the poet's feet went scudding. Came to the door, thrust in the key, but lo, the lock was on rusted, so he laid the puddin' gently down to try the double pressure, and a wee bit cat came nipping out and absconded with his treasure. Oh, come back, he cried in grief, or calendar, or somewhere up there. As out of the roof the cat went scudding, scud, 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 scud. He beat upon his breast and cried, my puddin', oh my puddin'. Thank you very much.